I'm Justin DePago, and the 4th of July is coming up, so flags are going up all around the city. People are putting lots of flags on their porches. It's easy to take a bracket, they come with a bracket, put it up on a post, stick the flag in the bracket. But I like to have a flag standing on my desk, like the president. So today I'm gonna make a simple flag stand, and I'm gonna show you how to do it. For the time being. So today, we're gonna make something out of found, upcycled, repurposed materials. For instance, this rusted out 10-pound barbell weight, which someone gave to me because they knew I was gonna do something with it. So the first thing we need to do is get this cleaned up. This is an angle grinder. This is my go-to tool. I love this thing and I use it on almost every project, whether it's appropriate or not. This is 80 grit. This is just surface rust, so I don't need a heavier grit than this. I just want to make it a little more shiny. Okay. Well, the wheel can't get in here, so I'm going to put a different attachment on the grinder. Those steel brush hairs on there, if you get a cheap one of these, they will shoot out and they will fly around like little missiles and dig into you like someone's shooting little arrows at you. So don't do that. These, go ahead and get cheap ones. They won't last as long or be as good, but they won't try to kill you. All right. Before, after, before, after, before, after. I'm gonna do this side too, even though it's gonna be on the ground, because I just want to get the rust off. After, after. Now, in order to turn this from a weight plate into a stand, I'm going to weld this piece of pipe right there. Now, I didn't tell you right at the beginning that we were going to be welding because I didn't want to scare anybody away who hasn't done it before. But there's all different kinds of welding. What we're doing today is very simple. It's called MIG welding. It's a wire welder, but there's no gas involved because the gas is actually inside the core of this wire. And when the wire melts, the gas will come out and shield the weld. So this is an entry-level welder that you can pretty much just do. I'm going to take this this label off the pipe. Mineral spirits. This is a black steel pipe nipple. That's a nipple. It's a nipple. By the way, if I was to grind this down with the grinder, I could make this shine like stainless steel. And I thought about doing that, but as I was grinding this thing clean, I realized that they're pretty much the same color now. So if I was to grind this clean, my original plan, they wouldn't match anymore. We'll do that. You don't want to have too much wire. This helmet, you need to have the helmet when you're welding because you can't look directly at the spot. It's too bright, it'll burn your eyes. So you don't want to do that. So you wear the helmet. Get one of these that has an automatic visor in it so that you can actually see through it. If you had an old school one of these, it'd be really hard to see anything. But with this one, you can see through it, and then as soon as the spark starts, it darkens down. I don't know how they do it, but it's great. Okay, we're gonna make sure that it's square in 2 directions. So we made it square and then we did a couple of tacks. Now we can take all the bracing away and finish our work. It's pretty cool. Now I'll make this a nicer weld all the way around so this thing will stand up on its own. Okay, this is too hot to touch right now, but you can see how slaggy it is. It's not pretty. if we had gas. I know, I keep saying if we had gas. If we were TIG welding, if we had gas in this MIG welder, this would be a lot cleaner and I wouldn't have to do any grinding right now, but I'm gonna go back to the grinder and clean this up so that we can get this slag out of here. I just took this one off. Putting this one on, you can see it's rounded over, and that'll help me get into this angle here. Okay, so I said this was a simple project, and we're so close to done. We have another pipe nipple. Let's clean up this nipple. Sometimes you just gotta, not too aggressively, get in there and rub down that nipple. Nice, now that nipple really shines. Okay, this is how easy this is. This is a straight connector. This is our flag stand. I want it to be taller. Because I'm using these nipples, it's infinitely expandable. All you need to do is add more nipples. You can get them in all kinds of sizes. This is another 12-inch nipple. You can do a 6-inch nipple, or you could get a 6-foot nipple. Another straight coupling. Oh, that's much more glorious. All right, now this is a much more respectable elevation for Old Glory, and let's see how she fits. Green tea? America?